Hello, today I want to chat about things that I've been loving this year so far. I'm on a low buy, so a lot of these items are really focused on hobby and like experiences, if that makes sense. This year I'm really putting an emphasis on consuming less things that I just wear or don't really have a purpose, and really focusing on items that enrich my life through an experience such as a hobby. There are still some beauty items in here and clothing, of course, but a lot of hobby things as well. So without further ado, let's get into it. And I'm going to actually start with clothing. First up are these LL Bean Daybreak slippers. I really love these. My sisters got me these for my birthday. I specifically asked for them, but they picked out the design, which I absolutely love. I love that it's different on each foot. I think it's really cute. I like that they're wool. I also like that they go back on the end. I've previously had slippers that don't have this, and they kind of just like, they're like an Ugg slipper where it's like completely flat and just has the top like that, if that makes sense. I'll put up a picture for reference. I just think when it has a little bit of extra support here, the slipper stays on better and it's more wearable to go outside. Like if I'm at my parents' house and I'm going in and out of the house, if I'm camping, I just find these a lot more wearable for outside because the slipper kind of protects your feet more from the ground. I also like that it's a really thick sole on the bottom, again, so you can wear them outside. Like, not that I'd be wearing them outside regularly, but to like go outside and let the dogs out or let the dogs in or whatever, or like something like that. I think they're really nice that they have like a nice thick black sole and they have a little bit that goes up on the back. I spent a lot of time deciding what slippers to get, so that's why I have such an opinion on them, but I really like these. I would recommend them. I will say I found them really uncomfortable for the first day that I was wearing them. I kept the tag on them, but after wearing them for about 10 hours, I found them very comfortable. They have this little like cushion on the inside that kind of needs to like flatten out before they're comfortable, in my opinion. So anyways, once that flattened out, I loved them. If you're looking for some slippers, I would recommend, and I'm really happy with these. And I got them in a size 8, and I think they're true to size. They have enough room for me to wear them with a sock, but they're still comfortable if I don't have anything on with them. So yeah, I'm loving them, and now that I'm done talking about them, I'm gonna put them on my feet. The next clothing item is actually what I'm wearing right now, and it's this white blouse. It's originally from Gap, but I got it, or Old Navy maybe? Wait, let me look. Let me see. Gap. It's 100% cotton, and I got it at a garage sale for $10 actually, which is $10 a lot at a garage sale, in my opinion. It's a little bit too much money at a garage sale, but however, I would have paid $20. I love this shirt. I'll show you a better like image of it. Ignore the pile right here, but it's just like really loose and flowy. I think it's a XL, and my size is usually like a medium to large, so it's a little bit bigger than usual, but I love it. It's the perfect biking shirt to me. It's like not athleisure, but it actually still keeps you like super cool when I'm biking, and I love that. The buttons are just like basic white little buttons. I just really like it. I wear it like probably twice a week since I got it. The cost per wear is probably already so low on this, but it's like my favorite shirt. I love it so much, and I am so happy that I bought this. I wasn't able to try it on, so I was nervous about buying it, but I love it. And the next, and I think the last clothing piece we have, is this dress from Noble. Full disclosure, this was sent to me, so it was gifted, but I have no obligation to post about it or chat about it in this video or any content ever. But I just really like it. It's a full length, I don't know what the style of dress is called, but I also have another black one in like the shorter style, but this is like the long like midi length, and I'll pop up a photo so you can see it better than like me just holding it up like this. But I just think it's really flattering how it goes in at the waist with a little scrunch there, and I love the fact that the zipper can like, you can move it down to show like a little bit more cleavage or more chest if you want to. You can also have it like zipped all the way up. I just really appreciate like the versatility of it. I've worn it to a lot of different things. Like I wore it to a wedding shower and I loved that. But I also wore it to, what was it? It was like a more like formal dinner situation, and I think it looked good for that. I just think there's a lot you can do with it, and I also think that because, for me, anything with the collar lends itself to really fun layering. Like I know in the winter I will love to wear a sweater layered over top of this with the little with the little collar poking out, and then the dress just flowing out beneath it. That'd be so cute. Yeah, I'm really loving this. It's really thick and high quality, of course, so it's not really great for like, we're in a heat wave right now, it's not great for that, but it is great for, I'd say, like spring and fall ideally, and even the winter, like with a sweater and a jacket over top. I think it'd be okay in the winter if you have some like tights underneath, depending on your climate, of course. But yeah, I really, really love this, and I love Noble. I am a size medium in this, and like I said, I'm a medium to large, so if you're in between sizes, I would say size down, but if you have, like, if you're very true to size, like you're always a medium, you're always a large, I'd say just get your regular size. But yeah, I love this. Thank you, Noble, for sending it to me. They're definitely not watching this video, but if they are, thank you. The next section is tech. Full disclosure, I'm not like a super techie person. Like I never need like the brand new tech purchase or anything like that. But I do love to upgrade my tech when something breaks or of course I'm doing YouTube full time now. So like I invested in a couple things for that. But yeah, a couple tech things that I love that are also like very much hobby focused. The first one is a camera that I bought a year and a half ago. I'm never sure if favorites videos should be things that you purchased within the last like 6 months or something, but I feel like they're more valuable when I've had the item for longer because I really am sure that I love it. But anyways, I got this a year and a half ago, and it is a Canon EOS R10, and I got this lens a year ago. It's a Canon lens RF 50mm f1.8 STM. It's a pretty affordable portrait lens. I think I paid like $250 for the lens, and the camera body, including the kit lens, is about $1,000 Canadian, I think. I absolutely love this. I use it all the time. Specifically with the portrait lens is what I use to film my main channel YouTube videos, and then I also use the portrait lens for any photography of like my family or friends or anything like that. I think it is just such a like beautiful, like creamy, high quality photo. I can't even explain it. It just looks like so beautiful. I'll pop up some photos that I've taken with it, but I absolutely love it, and I use it every single day. Like this camera comes with me everywhere, and I love it. Yeah, really big fan. If you're a beginner photographer or you're just hoping to take it up like casually, I would recommend this camera. It's very small, so if you travel, I think it's good for that. I don't know. I can't say enough good things about it. I got this before I even started my Instagram. I started my Instagram and like my social media job because I bought this and I wanted to like experiment with it. But yeah, very, very cute. I love it so much, and I have actually purchased some other cameras since buying this, and I've always ended up returning them because I always just end up going back to shooting on this because I love it. This is my baby. The next camera is, again, it got sent to me, but I have no obligation to post about it at all. But I've used it quite a bit now, so I actually feel ready to talk about it. I posted when I received this, and I was like, I can't vouch for it yet. I'm not sure if I like it. But at this point, I think I can vouch for it. This is the Fujifilm Instax Evo, I think it's called, and it is like a digital camera, but then it also can print your photos. You just turn it on and you can take like little photos, and they're probably the similar quality to what you would get out of, I don't know, like a Polaroid camera. Whoa, just took a photo. Or something similar. Like it's very much not like a beautiful photo. I will say though, it does the job, and if, like, I'll take a photo of something right now. That's just a photo of my apartment right now. It takes a nice photo. I think if you are someone who likes to carry a film camera or a Polaroid camera, this is like a good addition, or like something else that you would like. It's not the best quality because it's meant to look like filmy and retro, and I love that about it. Like, I think it's because I already have this. If I want like a high quality photo, I'm going to reach for this. But if I just want to bring something in my bag to the beach, or something that I'm not worried about, like if it were to get damaged, it wouldn't be $1,000. I think this is about like $200. Again, I didn't pay for it, but it is retails around like $200 Canadian, I believe. And I also love it because you can print right on it. So if I take a photo that I love on this camera, I can print it. But also, if I take a photo on my phone that I love, or if I take a photo on this camera and I send it to my phone, I can print it on this camera as a little like Polaroid print. So for example, we went on a family trip recently, and I took a really nice photo of my nieces and nephews on my Canon. And then I was doing a junk journal spread of our trip, and I printed it out onto that print from like on this camera. I think it's a really versatile tool if you've kind of been looking at getting like a film camera or something, but you also really like the idea of being able to like print on demand. I think it's a really, really good tool for that. If you're a fan of the Fujifilm filter presets and lens presets, they're all on that camera. I've really been enjoying shooting with it. I brought it to the beach, I brought it to my birthday party, I brought it to like a couple things like that, and it's just really fun. And also another thing about it is if you take a photo that's ugly, it's nice because you don't have to, it doesn't automatically print like a normal Polaroid camera. And then also, something else I love about it is that you can, if you take a photo that you love and like multiple of your friends want that photo, you can print that photo multiple times. Whereas like with some other, like with a film camera or with something else, like a Polaroid camera, you can only print that photo once. Anyways, again, not sponsored at all. Fujifilm will never see this video or know that I talked about this. But I have really liked it. Specifically, the tool that I use it most for is I basically have been using it as a printer for photos that I've taken otherwise, and I've really, really loved it for that reason. But I also have taken it with me to some events and stuff and gotten really, really adorable photos on it. Like I took this really cute photo on it of me and Jer on my birthday, and then I immediately printed it out and I put it in my little birthday junk journal spread. Like I just love it. I just love it. Okay. Anyways, moving on. Another piece of tech that I bought was these Sonato headphones. I got them on Amazon. I'm so sorry. I've never said that I don't. So if you can find them anywhere else, please do. I couldn't in Canada find any headphones like this other than the Shocks headphones that are literally $200. These are the only like dupes I could find that would ship to Canada. But if you're in the States, you might have a better chance of finding like a dupe that isn't on Amazon. Anyways, but that's the brand name there. But these are Shocks dupes or bone conductor headphones, which basically means you put them on like this and the music isn't in your ear. It's a little bit in your ear. It's like definitely just a speaker near your ear, but then it also kind of like conducts into your bones. It's so interesting if you look up the like technology of it. But like when it's on, even if I plug my ears, I can still hear the music because it's like vibrating through my bones. It's crazy. But I got these because I'm someone who likes to bike, and obviously I don't want to have like noise canceling headphones on because safety, but then also I can't wear those because I have a helmet on, and I'm not willing to not wear a helmet because wearing a helmet is cool. It is cool girl behavior to wear a helmet. So these have been very, very nice. I think they're around $40. I really like them so far. I've probably worn them on about 8-ish bike rides at this point. I find them a bit painful after about an hour and a half. I don't often bike for that long. But if you're someone who goes on like 8-hour bike rides, I'm not sure if they'd be for you. But for reference, if I were like AirPods or any in-ear headphones, those hurt for me to the point where I can't wear them after about 30 minutes. This is definitely better than that, but nothing is ever going to be as comfortable to me as like over-ear headphones because it just aren't possible when I'm biking. So yeah, love these. Would recommend them if you're a biker or a runner or anyone who like needs to be able to hear your surroundings when you're outside. Love, love, love them. 10 out of 10 purchase. Okay, I want to move on to beauty now. There's a couple beauty things that I've been really excited about. So yeah, one of the beauty things I've got recently that I love is this Quo Beauty cheek and lipstick. What is it? Cheek and, oh my God. I cannot do this. I'm not made for YouTube. I can't speak. Cheek and lip multi-stick. Oh my God. It's like a Dr. Seuss rhyme. I don't know what shade it's in because I think it rubbed off where it was, but this is what it looks like if that's helpful. It's like very much like a darker berry tone. I think that's what looks best on me, but I don't know. You can be the judge. It's currently on my lips and my cheek right now if you want to take a look. I really, really like this. I've used over half now. I have like that much left, but that's just what it looks like. It's like a big fat crayon basically, and I just go and then I put it on my cheeks, and then I do it with my hands, and that's like most of my makeup, and then I just do my eyebrows and mascara, and I call it a day. So yeah, I like this. I would recommend it. It doesn't stay on for super long, so if you're someone who like is really active during the day and like sweaty, then maybe this is the best choice. I work from home, so like it stays on for me, but I find that if I'm out and about, I have to like reapply a bunch. So do with that information what you will, but it's cruelty free. I like it, and yeah, 10 out of 10. I'm a big fan. Something else I got recently is this brow pencil. It's the BDB $1 Billion Brows Universal Brow Pencil. It looks like this. I'm a really big fan of this. Previously, I had been exclusively dyeing my brows with Just for Men beard dye, which I still do and I love, to be very clear. However, sometimes I forget to dye them and then I just like didn't have another brow product. Like for example, I haven't dyed them in like a week, so basically the dye is all gone. So today I was like, I need to film a video and I didn't want to spend 15 minutes dyeing my brows, so this is definitely lovely. And I just like whipped this on. I really like it. You can, again, I have it on right now, so you can see. I don't know if I use the best technique. I wouldn't say it's anything like super special, but I got it at Winners for like $6 and I feel like it was worth $6. And if I saw it there again, I definitely would purchase it. So yeah, big fan, really enjoying it. But I'm not very picky with brow pencils, so if you're someone who's very picky, I'm not sure I'm the best person to give you recommendations, but for me, I'm pretty low maintenance and this does the job and I liked the price and I would purchase it again if I saw it again at the same price or even a little bit more. Like, I quite like it. And the last beauty product thing is this Strictly Curls Curl Enhancing Styling Foam. Oh my god, I cannot speak today. From Marc Anthony. This is the container here. My mom was actually using this one day when I was at her house, and I borrowed some, and I love it. It's in my hair right now. I just have a curl cream and then that mousse in there. I put it in my hair right out of the shower when it's sopping wet. I let it completely dry, and then I just scrunch it out once my hair is like 100% dry. I love it. It doesn't make my hair sticky. It is so lightweight. It is perfect, especially if you have like wavy hair and like thinner hair. I find a gel for me is just way too heavy, and I love that foam. It is just so good. I don't know. It just makes my hair so soft. I don't feel like it's sticky at all during the day. It dries nicely. It's a good price. It's not too expensive. I really enjoy it. If you have similar hair to me, I'd say my hair is about like a 2B or 2C sometimes. I love it. Would recommend it 100%. Okay, we're now gonna move on to like activities / hobby items. There's a lot of things in here. It's kind of like miscellaneous. I feel like my entire life is just one big hobby. But yeah, a lot of different things that I'm really excited to show you. So one of them is something that I got in Paris and I've kind of showed a couple times this video already. It is my Louise Carmen journal. I got this in Paris in November and I am absolutely loving this. It's really great. It's a refillable journal, so you can put different books in there and stuff. I have it engraved with my name right there, Taylor VL. And then, my friend for my birthday the other day got me this little teacup charm to put on it, and I'm so obsessed with it. But yeah, I will show you inside. The one I got, it's not the road book, it's another one, but it has like a nice pocket at the back here, which I really love, and I put in a bunch of junk for my junk journal in here, and it's really nice. Has a spot for my pen, and then there's spots for 4 A5 size journals in here. I only have 3 in currently. I have my everyday journal, I have my junk journal, and then I have like my to-do list journal, like my planner. But I love this. I bring it with me absolutely everywhere. It is my favorite thing. I have considered buying just a little tiny small journal that I can have with me because it's kind of like heavy to bring with me everywhere. But I really love it. I don't see myself ever stopping using this journaling system. It is literally, I think it's one of my favorite things I've ever purchased in my life. Like, I really love it. The leather they use is a vegetable tan leather, I think it's called. So it gets this really nice patina. Like, when I got this journal, it was originally like matte brown and like 5 shades lighter, but now it's like this dark, beautifully like shiny leather, has a bunch of marks in it. It just feels so personal to me now. I love this. If I ever go back to Paris, I'll probably, I don't know, I would want to like add maybe another engraving to it, or I don't know, I'd want to get something else from there because the amount that I've loved this is insane. But yeah, really big fan of this journal. Would recommend to every single person. It makes me engage with my hobby so much more. I love having my junk journal like always easily accessible in there. I love it. Another hobby item I've gotten recently, which I've talked about tons, but I just can't stop talking about it, and it is my Koi watercolor palette. It's the pocket field sketch box, and it is so pretty. It is Sorry, you can tell that I use it. It is just the perfect travel watercolor palette. I buy big sheets of watercolor paper and then I cut them to size to fit in here. And then it has the palette, it has the colors in there. And then it also has this like brush that you can like fill the handle with water. So it's really easy to bring out and about because you don't even have to bring any water with you because the brush has water in it. Yeah, it's very, very nice. It also has on the bottom, it has this little thing that flips out here. And so you can like hold it like a real like palette like that and like paint on it. I absolutely love it. I've talked about this at length so many times, so I'm not going to bore you with it. Especially if you watch my main channel video, I just recently, oh no, not recently. I'll be uploading this Friday, a main channel video where I chat about this because it's a what's in my bag video. I bring this with me literally everywhere. I love, love, love it. Humongous fan of that. Yeah, I would recommend if you're someone who like isn't very serious about watercolors but just kind of enjoys it as a hobby. I would recommend. Another hobby thing, if you're in Canada, this is a little bit more relevant to you, but Dollarama, which is the Canadian like dollar store, has been popping off with their stickers lately. They have such good stickers. These are a bunch that I bought for my friend. Her birthday's coming up, so I bought her some cute stickers from there. But like, look at this sticker pack. That is so cute. The little goose with the umbrella. Are you joking? This like puffy sticker pack with like a bunch of birthday things on it. Cats are so cute. Yeah, I just got her a bunch of them. But yeah, I just wanted to show those to you because I am so in love with them. I'm just like, I just love them. They're so freaking cute. If you're in Canada and you're into like junk journaling or crafting, definitely check out the sticker selection there. They bring me so much joy. I absolutely love them. And another hobby I've been really picking up lately is crosswords. I got this easy crossword puzzle book from it's like the New York Times one, but I got it from a local bookstore. This is a book of the Monday crosswords, and if you don't do the New York Times crosswords, basically it gets more difficult throughout the week, so Monday is the easiest one. These are the Monday puzzles. Once my partner and I finish this book, we're gonna get the Tuesday one and so on and so forth. But what I like about this book specifically, because the New York Times has some like kind of ugly and like not as nice books. So I actually learned this from one of you on Instagram. The best ones to look for are the ones that have this paper on the inside. It like kind of feels like a newspaper. It's like newspaper paper. So it's a lot nicer to do the crossword on. And then also that it has the spiral. So you can like flip it like that and do them. Look for those two things when you're buying it because you don't want the one that doesn't have a spiral because it's like really hard because the book just like doesn't stay open. And then also like, yeah, the newspaper paper is just like really satisfying to write on. So it's great for that reason. We're going on a road trip soon and we're definitely gonna like crush this book on the road trip because we always do them in the car. Like one person will be writing and one person will be like driving and vice versa. It's really, really fun. I love it. I found myself going to grab my iPad every morning to do the crossword. And it's nice to just like not be grabbing for technology in the morning and instead grabbing for a paper product. It just feels like a little bit less dopamine, you know? I don't know. I really appreciate it. Big fan. Another hobby I've been absolutely loving is crown making. In the discussion of my best friend's birthday coming up, I made her this Gorgina birthday crown that I'm going to give her. I'm literally so excited. I love it. This was so much fun to make. I love crown making. It's an absolute joy to make crowns. Like I recommend this hobby to everyone. It's like so fun. I feel so excited for people's birthdays because I get to give them like beautiful little crowns for them. It's also really cheap, so it really was good for me being on my low buy because this like everything I used for this probably came to like $10 or around there, which is amazing. Like I'm not spending a bunch of money, but it looks beautiful in my opinion, and I'm really proud of it. So yeah, if you are looking for a new hobby to take up that's like not too difficult but it's really time consuming, I would recommend working with felt. I love it, love it, love it. Those are all my hobbies outside of books. So I guess we're going to move on to the book section, and I'm just going to show you a couple books that I've loved recently that I've been reading. And yeah, first one I have not finished yet, but it is Mary Oliver Devotions. This is a poetry collection of all of Mary Oliver's best works. She put this together herself before her death, and it is just so special. I've been really slowly working my way through this all year, and it truly is just like a masterpiece in writing. I love Mary Oliver. She's my favorite poet by far. Dreamwork is like one of my favorite books ever. So I've been really enjoying having this at my bedside table, reading a few poems a day. And yeah, I'm really liking this. If you love poetry, specifically poetry that dives into like what it means to be human. All poetry kind of does that, but like kind of just exploring like what we are to the earth, and what the earth is to us. And if you feel like you aren't touching enough grass, Mary Oliver will definitely encourage you to touch more grass. And I love that. Very, very lovely poetry book, and I'm really, really enjoying it. One Day by David McNichols was an amazing read. I had watched the show, so I didn't get the like shock factor of any plot twists, but this is like the blueprint of romance in my opinion. I just feel like this was done so well. It is so rare to read a romance where everyone's flaws are explored so well. Like, I just really felt like there were no corners cut. Everyone had such a motivating story. Not motivating, that's kind of the wrong word, but such an intricate and beautifully crafted story. This is what romance books should be. This is the quality we should demand of romance books. I feel frustrated to see people being like, oh, all romances are bad, because they're not. And I recently talked about this. Like, I feel like a lot of the times when I read a romance, I'm like reading it to turn my brain off because it's not very intricate. This is not a brain off romance. This is a romance that took its time and it was crafted beautifully. And we should be wanting this quality from all of our romance novels. This is what romance should be, and it can be this. And if we give it the time it needs, it should be this. And I love it. So good. Pachinko by Min Jin Lee. Absolutely love this. Probably the best book I've ever read about generational trauma and generational grief. I truly think it is like so interesting, so eye-opening. I loved this. I don't want to even say anything because I don't want to spoil it. But like I think it goes 5 generations. And you can see like how every single decision in every generation affects the next. And if you kind of have been like, generational trauma isn't real or like anything like that, I don't know why you would be like that, but in case you are, I think this just gives you such an amazing, clear glimpse that like truly generational trauma impacts us so deeply, way more than we can know, and it's amazing. I love this. This is a book that I just finished this morning, and that is Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier. I absolutely loved this book. I think my favorite thing and what struck me the most about this book was they're living in this mansion in the Manderley, and it was just like, oh, my voice is so gone. It was such an empty home, and I just loved how that emptiness kind of like echoed into every decision. Like everyone in the book, I just felt like was so empty in a way, and so looking for something to fill this void that they all share. And I just really appreciated how that symbolism it felt so on the nose, but not in a way that was annoying. It just felt like I could almost hear the echoes of someone walking through the Manderley because of how empty and big and large it was. It was really a commentary on the elite and how they kind of view others and view themselves. And I really, really appreciated this. Thank you, Taylor Swift, for the recommendation. Very, very good. Oh, I forgot to mention one other thing in the hobbies products, but I'm not going to go back. So I also recently got this. I got this for my birthday for my sisters. Also, my sisters knocked it out of the park because I got the slippers, and then they also got me this. And this is a pannier bag, which is, if you don't know what a pannier bag is or a pannier rack, it's just that rack that goes on the back of people's bikes and you can clip things onto or whatever. And this has a little spot right here, and you can clip this bag onto the pannier rack, so then you don't have to like carry a backpack on your back. It is amazing and life-changing. I love it. I've used it every single day since I got it. It's also 100% waterproof, so if I'm going somewhere where I'm going to be filming or anything like that, I don't have to worry about my camera equipment getting wet or anything like that. It is 100% waterproof. This has changed my life. Not showing up to every single event with a sweaty back because I was using a backpack on my bike. Life-changing, to say the least. Very enjoyable. I absolutely love it. And 10 out of 10. I love that bag. Okay, I think kind of moving on from hobbies and now just moving to like miscellaneous items. I have this coffee grinder. This is the Chestnut C3S coffee grinder. This is what it looks like. It's a hand grinder. This has changed my life. I thought, everyone told me, they're like, do not get a hand grinder. I also love doing this with it. But everyone told me, like, don't get a hand grinder. You're going to hate grinding your beans in the morning. Wrong. All of you were wrong. I literally love it so much. It has changed my life. Every morning I wake up and I just grind my beans. And it's so nice. So fun. I didn't know much about grinders before I bought this. My partner and I did a decent amount of research beforehand buying this. But Very, very nice. I love it so much. And we got the hand grinder because we couldn't afford to get an expensive like electric one. But I think I'm a hand grinder for life girl. It's not that hard. It's like 30 seconds every morning and I enjoy those 30 seconds. I just feel like, I don't know, it makes me appreciate my cup of coffee even more. 10 out of 10, humongous fan. I love this. I've also been loving this David's Tea strawberry matcha. Probably one of the cheaper, like lower end matchas, but it's still expensive. Matcha's just very expensive. But I really like it. I love the fact that it's strawberry flavored. It's so, so yummy. And I have been loving this. And I've repurchased this like 4 times now. So I feel like I can officially say I love it. And I'm a big fan. In a similar breath, I love using the Bon Maman jam jars for my matcha. I just think it's so fun. I love that it seals right up. I'm actually going to hang out with a friend after filming this and I'm going to make a matcha and put it in this jar and then put it in my bag and there's going to be no stress about it leaking. I love it. It's the perfect size for a matcha. Huge fan. If you are looking for a new matcha cup, just buy a Bon Maman jam jar. And if you want a bigger one than this, Costco sells like bigger versions of the jam. So definitely get one of those. But yeah, really big fan. Love, love, love using these jars. This is a little trinket box that my friend made me for my birthday. So freaking cute. She like decorated the inside of it and oh, I love it. She got me this little clip. I'm actually gonna try and wear that clip today. It's really cute. And then she got me this like birthday cake, Burt's Bees lip chap, which is my favorite lip chap. And it's so cute. And I just been carrying this in my purse with like the lip chap, the clip. I also had like a blush in there the other day. I'm just loving this. I think it's so fun. It makes my life feel like so much more whimsical just having this in my purse. 10 out of 10. I really love having this. And I like it's like disguised as a little mint box. I just think it's so fun. I recently made this incense holder. I just made it out of air dry clay. I used acrylic paint and then I used, UV resin to seal it. And I have loved using this. It's kind of ugly. Okay, I made it myself. I'm not a professional. But I have loved it. I've used it every single day. I've loved burning incense. I know that it's not great for cats. Don't worry. I always have like 2 fans going and all my windows open and I only ever burn it for like 5 minutes max. And usually when they're not in the room, if they're like in the bedroom, then I'll be like, okay, time to burn my little incense. But yeah, so I have been absolutely loving this. I like the fact that I made it myself and I didn't want to spend money on a nice incense holder because I wasn't sure that I liked it yet. So I'm really happy that I just chose to make it and kind of experiment with that first. I like it. It's quirky, it's cute, and I'm a fan of it. So I'm putting my own art in my favorites video. And then last but not least is also something I got for my birthday. And one of my best friends made this little, she went thrifting and she got a bunch of vintage buttons and she put them on this little piece of paper for me. And it is so cute. And then she made like a little collage to put it on. I'm freaking obsessed with this. It is so fun. And I'm definitely going to use a bunch of these on like the felt crowns that I make for people. But I also want to switch out some of my sweater buttons for these because they're so cute. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of this. Absolutely love it. And I just wanted to mention it because it's so cute. And I think like I definitely want to start collecting more vintage buttons because of this. Because I'm like, cannot wait to use these on a bunch of my art and things like that. So yeah. Okay, that is definitely not all the things that I've been loving recently. But that is a lot of them. I think it'd be really fun to do like a favorites video every 6 months or maybe every 3 months. Just to keep you guys updated on what I've been loving. But yeah, thank you so much. I love you so much. I do not take for granted the fact that you took time out of your day to spend it with me. So thank you so much. I love you forever. And sorry, this wasn't like a bopping around vlog and it was like a sit down one, but I didn't really do much that's not true. I did a lot last week, but it was all on my birthday and like with family and friends. So I didn't want to like film that because I just wanted to like, be in the moment with my family. But I still wanted to get a vlog or a video up for you this week. So I think this is a happy medium, I hope, of having a video, but it's not really a vlog. But anyways, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you forever, and I love you. Bye!